A lot of creators have a studio, and their bedroom is separate from that studio. Unfortunately, I do not have the privilege of having a studio and a bedroom separate from each other, so I have to combine them. Meaning I have to have my YouTube space looking as good as it can while also being functional as a bedroom. So today I'm going to be showing y'all how I operate my YouTube studio and bedroom together and showing off some cool things that I have in it. So let's go. The cool thing about having a studio in your bedroom is that everything is right at your fingertips. Music, hobbies, and if you know how to manage your space well, you can fit an entire coffee and tea bar in, which is absolutely crazy to me. That's not right. If you can't tell, I really like tea. Right here on top is where I hold all my coffee and my honey. All of my honey is made by Silverhand Meadery, which has a ton of different crazy flavors, including this cinnamon whipped honey, which is my favorite. And then in the drawer directly beside it is a ton of different camera equipment. So I have my gimbal right here. I also have a ton of different stuff in here I don't use all the time. Extenders for cameras. Each piece you can attach and detach and put that on your camera so you can use it like a macro lens. This thing right here is a little turntable. I don't know the exact name for it. It's great for product shots. And then I guess the biggest thing in here would be this, which has a ton, and I mean a ton, of different GoPro parts. There's also a lot more in the drawer and on the coffee bar itself that I don't have time to explain. I'll probably cover it in a different video. But this is a studio tour, not a drawer tour, so let's move on with our lives. The only problem I had was I had a terrible background. So I went and redid my art wall that's right behind me now. I wanted something fun for the background that wasn't what literally everybody else was doing. So I took out all the ideas of like the wood, and I'm gonna just put up a bunch of stuff that I like. I also have this shelf full of playing cards because I do sleight of hand, and I have a lot of cards to back that up. But what y'all don't get to see is what's on the other side of that art wall, which is my desk setup. And it doesn't look that crazy right now, but there is a lot to unpack, so let's get into it. Starting things off with what's actually on the main part of my desk being my monitor I got last year. It has the Govee lights on the back to give a bit more atmosphere, and right above it I have acoustic panels and lights right above that just to help the sound in my room and also help brighten things up on my desk. I also have this really neat fountain pen, which is nice for when things go analog. The wood is from the petrified forest, and pretty much it's so hard that it's turned to stone. But when I'm not focused on work, this thing turns into a gaming beast along with my Xbox that is right beside it. All I have to do is turn my Xbox controller on and this thing starts right up. But that leads us to the cubbies, which the cubbies have some of my favorite things in my room and things I use the most because of how easily accessible they are. Such as the nest for my hard drives, which is what I use to back up all of my videos, footage, photos, anything you can think of that's digital that would need to be backed up is on that hard drive. Right above that shelf is the shelf with my music, and I am definitely a sucker for retro tech looking things. There's something about physically owning the music that you listen to. The other two shelves are full of an assortment of random things to either look cool or also to be functional, like my notebooks, this tree that honestly I don't know what stones it has on it, but it looks really cool, playing cards, and a ton of different stuff. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy.